Mr. Pasanante, this is your dog.
Yes.
And some 9 months ago, you brought your dog in to the plaintiff's facility to board her.
Yes.
Cute. You were having some family difficulties, family issues, and this was going to be a long-term boarding. I've been furnished with a complaint and answer and the contract that you signed, which provided that because it was going to be a long-term boarding for your dog, if you kept up with the monthly bill, you would be getting a substantial discount from $17 a day to board your dog to $10 a day. So far, is all of that correct?
Yes.
You did not, during the term that the dog was there, the dog is still there, by the way, keep up on a monthly basis with the dog's expenses as provided in the contract. So far, correct?
Yes, I fell behind.
You fell behind. Well, the contract clearly provides that if you fall behind, then you go back to the daily rate. So a month and a half or so ago, you go in, finally, after 8 months, to get your dog. The plaintiff says, you owe me money. You take out an amount of money and say to her, why don't you do this for me since I'm going to resolve this? What's your dog's name?
Daisy.
Would you like to get her?
Yeah.
Why don't you go over and get her?
There you go. Daisy.
Since we're going to resolve this, because you don't want Daisy, eventually Daisy's going back to the family.
I hope so, Your Honor.
Yes. You're ready to take her, right? Mm-hmm. Are you ready to take her?
Yes.
Do you have a facility to take her to? Don't look at him. Look at me. This is very important. I'm not going to put her on the spot, Mr. Pasanante. Do you have a facility to take that dog to now?
Yes, Your Honor, I do.
What?
I have a stepdaughter that can have dogs where she lives. Where I live, I can't at this time.
I'm not releasing this dog to you for you to put this dog back into another kennel for another year.
No, she will not be in the kennel, Your Honor.
Well, I'm going to find that out because I'm going to take the number of your stepdaughter and I'm going to call her before I'm finished with this case. Do we understand each other?
Yes, Your Honor.
Great. This is unfair for you to keep going back and forth. You got it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. So you went to pick up your dog, got the bill, said, I'm not paying that bill. The law views an animal, a dog, as property. So she put a mechanic's lien, actually, on your dog. She said, when you pay the bill, you get your dog back. And that's why we're here. And you owe her $2,200 because that's what the contract says. And that's as of then. That doesn't even count the time that the dog has been kenneled and boarded the last couple of months. You have any excuse for that?
I've paid $1,500 in payments. And when I went to get the dog, I in no time refused to make payments. She said I need to come in and get the problem solved because she felt it was too much for me. And that's why I went in to get the dog. And I was wanting to, at that time...
You owed her money.
Correct.
How much money did you owe her?
I felt I was about...
Not felt.
No,
What did your contract provide? You had a written contract.
It provided...
Give her a little attention, please.
Daisy, hey, hello. Right. Hello. Okay, sit down.
Why don't you take her outside?
Come on.
I'm going to ask the question again. What did your contract provide that you owed her?
I owe her, I believe, $600.
No, actually, even the daily rate with the discount, you owe her $1,600 up until today, because she took care of your dog up until today. That's very easy to figure out. She had your dog 9 months. There are approximately 30 days in a month. 270 days, $2,700. Now, you say you gave her $1,500.
Yes, Your Honor.
Is that how much money he gave you?
No, Your Honor. He gave me a total of $1,200, Your Honor.